this is something that everyone's talking about. We know we mentioned Matisse. Matisse trade has been on pretty much a segment on the show for the last month. So because it still might happen. But some trades have been mentioned through Bleacher Report and other websites, and even a fan, a subscriber of ours, mentioned a trade as far as clearing up our 3 position with a Matisse trade. So here are the trades that I have for you guys. I want to know your feedback on this. So Nasir Little for Matisse was a trade that our Liam Karp, one of our subscribers, said that he'd be interested to see what you guys thought on that one. But then the other trades were Matisse and Ferk for Royce O'Neal from Utah, and Matisse and Ferk and Jaden Springer for KCP with the Wizards, and then Matisse and Ferk for Jay Crowder, who is believed to be shopping him. Phoenix is shopping Jay Crowder, which would be an interesting one if we don't get Tucker. So of those, which one do you think would be more impactful for our team?
Jay Crowder.
Quick answer.
That was quick, yeah.
He could play the 4, play a 3. He can make a 3. Tough, defend. What you trying to do? You're trying to win right now.
Yeah. And plus, that he of those guys, he brings the most like PJ Tucker-esque kind of mentality.
Yeah, very similar.
And younger too, I believe, by a couple of years.
Yeah, he's younger.
Yeah. Tej, what do you? I know you've been big on KCP. I know you've been big on Royce O'Neal. What are your thoughts on all these guys?
I think. Sorry, Liam. I think Little's too close to what we have in Matisse already. Is that really an upgrade? I mean, he averaged 10 and 6, shot 33% from 3. He's 22, so he will improve. I hear him on that, but Matisse is also young. He's cheap at $4 million and $6 million in the next 2 years. I just don't know if we're going to give Matisse getting another kind of unproven player with a questionable 3-point shot. I'm not as big into that. You're right. I'm a huge Royce O'Neal fan. I like Royce O'Neal a lot. I think you're giving up less assets that way too. I mean, he's 29. He's a Tucker type. Gives exactly what we need. Good defender, guard 3 and 4s, a dog type. Hits 38% from 3 the last 4 seasons. Pretty friendly team contract the next few years, and 9.3 a season the next 2. KCP would be a great get. I think he would also fill it. His contract's a little more though. I think like five more than his. We have to give him more assets for him, and we're already teetering on not being a deep team. So Crowder, I wouldn't complain about either, but I think, to be fair, Suns are trying to shed salary, so I don't know if they want to just do an even swap for salary. But yeah, he would definitely fill what we need with that Tucker type of guy. He's in that area of player.
Royce O'Neal, I'm okay with that one too.
Yeah, and he's used to being on a team just with a bunch of guys who can get the ball in the bucket too. So he's not going to come here and expect to be anything. He fits
a role. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Now, would you guys? This is a question. Let's say it becomes down to a Tucker, Crowder, Royce O'Neal. Would you guys prefer any of those other two to PJ Tucker, or you think PJ Tucker is kind of the one we're aiming for than just the rest?
Problem is it's Tucker and Matisse though, right? Because we have to give up assets to get those guys. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So when you say Tucker and Matisse and Ferk or Royce O'Neal, Tucker, Matisse, and Ferk, right?
Yes. So that's the difference, is that you're not giving up anything from a standpoint like those. So a free agent versus a trade are different. So you have to go with that because of that. Now, if it was all trades, then you can look at it differently.
Yeah.
And look at all those guys, by the way. Most of them, the Royce O'Neal makes about 9.3 a season the next 2 years. Jay Crowder in that same range, I think 9-something. KCP makes 14. Everyone's complaining about Tucker. Again, go back to this, 10 a year. Come on. That's the going rate. That's the going rate for that guy.
Mid-level rate. That's what those.
Yeah.
But I think people's argument with that's the age aspect. If Tucker is 34 and we're offering him a 3 or $30 million, I don't think people are going to be pissed off by that.
He's playing at a high level. He's playing at that level right now, though. He's not slowing down. Tucker also wasn't like a full. How many years has Tucker? It's like Tucker's been like the guy on a team. He wasn't James Harden for his team.
He came into the league later.
Yeah, he's got some more years I think the normal guy would have. If you take a casual fan, they would never guess Tucker's 37. I mean, he's in great shape. He looks great for his age. I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, but you do get the concern though. Like I said, like I do get it. I get it.
I do get it, and I get the Horford comparison, but he's not.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, if you're saying all things are equal, then yes, I think that Royce O'Neal and Jay Crowder probably become more attractive.
Yeah.
But I think that the PJ Tucker's deal is coming in because maybe those guys aren't available.
Exactly.
In the same way, in the same fashion.
I heard O'Neal is, but
and to be able to keep your same team in contact. I mean, in the same way, I don't think that those guys would be available like PJ is. But I think if you're choosing between those three to just come in and join the team, yeah, and you look at his age and you may stack them, you may choose differently.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You'd say even for like a 3-year championship window, you'd still have Royce O'Neal over Tucker for just 3 years of championship chasing?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yes. And part of it is because we have Tobias. I think Royce is a better complement to Tobias than PJ.
For now.
I'm just saying.
Now we did.
Well, I only speak about now. I can't speak about what we might have.
That's true. But Maury's been trying to trade Tobias since the moment he signed his contract. Okay?
And he hasn't.
That's right. But every year he gets closer because his contract gets closer to finish.
Yeah. So that gives us, this year it would be different. So I don't see it happening.
Yeah.
I read Tobias as he was the Hoops Hype trade rankings. He was 72 overall out of the top 100 trade assets in the NBA. So we'll see what he is next year with only 1 year remaining on that giant contract.